Hi there, my name is Maddie Gathman, or Miss Gathman, as your student or child may call me. I'm really excited to meet you. This is my second year at PMS, and I am absolutely loving it so far. I am from Houston, Texas originally. Sometimes you can hear it, sometimes you can. My accent is a little elusive. I still have family that lives in Houston. My mom and my dad live there still, but my sister lives in Seattle. So we're a little spread out. A few of my favorite things are coffee and obviously art. Most of the art that I make at home these days in my studio are acrylic paintings. That's sort of my love that I've been with the longest. But I am also an avid ceramicist, and that has sort of followed me throughout my life as well. Um, I have been in California for the last 10 years. I completed my undergraduate degree at the University of Redlands in Southern California, and then I've been in the Bay Area for the last 5 years. And I got my master's degree at Academy of Art University in San Francisco. So I've been in the East Bay for all those 5 years and just have loved it. So here are just some things that you really definitely need to take home with you. As far as your child's art class go, this might be your child's first experience into art. So these are just some things that you really need to know. At the end of the day, having pride in your work, creative expression, and so that means feeling like a part of your soul and your message is expressed in your art piece, and individual growth is most important. And when I say individual growth, I mean no matter what your skill level is, you are improving. In the middle school age, especially, there's this huge push and this huge concern about realism, and that's making your artwork look as realistic as possible. And I'm not saying that that's not important, but there's other kinds of art out there, and it's my job to make sure that we are improving our skills, but to also show that the art world is huge and that we can open different doors that might talk to your student more than just that avenue. I'm really open to communication, and if you or your student or your child are having a really tough time or need an extension with a deadline, please let me know. I know that this is a really tough time, and I am totally open to giving an extension if needed. Um, this last point I really want to drive home is that your child absolutely is an artist, and encouraging them at home will only help them grow as a human. Art and confidence sort of go hand in hand, and especially at the middle school area, in that arena, letting them grow in their artistic moments will only help them. So please encourage them in any creative avenues that they choose, and that will only help them grow. Okay, let's move right on. Grading. So we are all project based. I'm not a big test giver. I know it might be hard to imagine an art test. That's not really me. We do definitely still cover concepts, and your child will definitely be assessed, but it will all be through projects. All grading is effort based, no matter what the skill level is. So depending on where your skill level is at, I can still tell how much effort you put into a project. I have a trained eye in being able to tell how much time and effort is put into a project. Nothing will be due the next day, so please encourage your child to really, really take your time. And email me. Remember that I am here for you guys, and I can help out if there is anything that needs to be done. I'm going to start having office hours soon, and paint along sessions. So once I get those set up, you'll get an email from me soon. So start looking out for those. So just as far as grading policies go, my 6th grade wheels, which will be ending, my first one will be ending relatively soon. They are pass-fail, and then my 7th and 8th grade classes will be receiving letter grades. And then as far as Q goes, I update those, Q's updated at the end of every project, so look for that. Yeah, okay, let's move on. As far as communication goes, I'm a big Google Classroom person. And as your child's guardian, you are welcome to join that and be a part of that as well. I included my Zoom link just in case you want to write it down. My Zoom link is the same for all classes, including my advisory class. And yeah, it is always the same. It does not change no matter what class you are in. And I also included my email. Feel free to email me if you guys need anything. And that includes, yeah, just let me know. Hit me up. Here for you guys. Cool. All right. Supplies. So if your child is in digital art, don't worry too much about supplies for now. All of our software will be on their Chromebooks. If you are in any of my other classes, you should have received supply bags. If you were in a 6th grade wheel that is not the first 6th grade wheel, know that you will be receiving an email later about supply bags. So don't worry about that right now. Right now it is August 26th. Worry about that once the first wheel is done. There will be an email sent out about supply pickup later. As well as my 7th grade wheels, worry about supply pickup after the first quarter. We didn't want to give out supplies right away because it's sort of tempting, right? Everyone wants to dig into new art supplies. I know I do. But we want to sort of stagger that to make sure that all the supplies are given in a timely fashion. So if you are in my first wheel, or if you are in my first semester of my 8th grade classes, or my first quarter of my 7th grade classes, please make sure that you have your supply bags and that they are full with all materials. You should have a sketchbook, a pack of colored pencils, a pencil sharpener, 2 pencils, two regular pencils, an eraser, and I believe that's it. Yeah. If you're missing anything, please shoot me an email, or if you need a refill on something, please let me know. And I included my email again, so please, of course, let me know. And if there's something else that you run out of at your home and that I can help you out with, let me know and we can make that happen for you. Okay, let's move on. This is something that I really wanted to touch on. Art isn't just for your child, it can definitely be for you as well. This is something that I wanted to definitely give a message to parents. I know you might have not been expecting this, and that's okay. But really, I want you guys to try taking some time to sit with your child to have a creative experience. It is a really, really great time right now to connect with each other and be creative. I know that it is a really challenging time, but having a moment, even if it's just a quick moment, like just to doodle, whether it's a moment to cook together or if it's a moment to draw together, if it's a moment to sculpt something out of Play-Doh together or assemble a food sculpture together. Art is great in that it's literally only guided by your imagination. So I really, really suggest taking some time with you and your child to do something creative. Yeah, obviously I'm not going to give you guys homework, but I do suggest taking some time to do something creative. And if you need any ideas, feel free to let me know. I have a bunch, obviously. Yeah. Art club. If your child has talked about art club or is wanting to join or has even mentioned it, know that it is happening soon. Just sort of wanted the dust to settle a little bit from the beginning of the school year. So know that it is happening and to look for an email soon. So that is all that I have for today. Feel free to email me if you have any further questions. And it's been really great getting to know everyone. I'm really loving PMS so far, and being an art teacher is really just the best job ever. Know that my communication is always open to you guys. If you guys ever need anything, please shoot me an email and know that I am here for you. Have a great day, and we will talk later. Have a great back to school night. Bye, you guys.